Fala, queridos! Estamos ao vivo, estamos ao vivo, estamos ao vivo, estamos ao vivo. Começando aí mais uma super live do Drops de Jogos, meus queridos e minhas queridas. Vou só ajustar aqui uma última coisa antes da gente seguir. Toca a vinheta, vamos lá. Meus queridos e minhas queridas. Fala, galera, como é que vocês estão? Sempre que tiver problemas de saúde mental, lembrar um aviso da minha querida amiga. Eu vou até deixar aqui a famosa faxina boa lá no Twitter. Postou o seguinte: internet pode colocar lá no alto e derrubar num piscar de olhos. O que não falta é plateia esperando um deslize para comemorar a sua queda. Se você acha que precisa de ajuda, procure um CAPS. Fale com o atendente social da UBS do seu bairro, ligue para CVV ou no número 188. A gente teve aí o falecimento do PC Siqueira aos 37 anos, né, gente? Eu ia entrar na live até um pouco antes, mas acabei atrasando um pouco isso, que eu tava acompanhando ali as notícias, tava acompanhando o que tava rolando por lá. E aí eu resolvi que vou fazer uma live mais leve hoje, né? Vou só conversar com vocês. Vou jogar os jogos da Epic. Enfim, desejar forças aí pro Alexandre Matias lá do Trabalho Sujo, para as pessoas que conheceram o PC. Eu entrevistei o PC Siqueira em 2014 com o Felipe Neto. E então eu conheço ele razoavelmente, tá, gente? Só pra... Razoavelmente não, né? Não conheço pessoalmente, não era amigo dele. Mas conheço o PC sim. E é uma tragédia tudo, né, gente? Tragédia é o que aconteceu, tragédia é o falecimento, tragédia também sim um pouco, não vou reduzir a questão, mas tem a questão do próprio funcionamento das redes sociais. E aí eu também decidi abrir essa live também para um pouco a gente esparecer também um pouco, jogar um pouquinho jogos, curtir. O canal tá indo bem, a gente tá conseguindo muito inscrito com os cortes lá pelos shorts. E enfim, vamos tocar as coisas da melhor forma, meus queridos e minhas queridas. Muito obrigado aí pela presença de todos vocês, tá bom, gente? Nem sei se a galera vai assistir exatamente a live, mas o canal tá indo super bem. E vamos tocando isso aqui, tá bom, gente? Nem vou pedir tanta contribuição financeira, se vocês puderem ajudar, eu agradeço muito. Deixa eu ver esse jogo que saiu hoje. Tá de graça lá na Epic, que é o Cursed Golf. Vamos jogar só um pouquinho dele e vamos ver o que tá rolando aqui nesse jogo, que é bem bacana. Vamos lá. Deixa eu abrir aqui. Ah, ele entrou no controle sim. Vamos lá. New Round, vamos ver. Esse jogo tá de graça na Epic, tá, gente? Vocês podem baixar agora. Triste demais, né? Iniciativa e inspiração. Triste mesmo. Essa questão do PC Siqueira não dá pra simplificar, tá, gente? Quem realmente acompanhou o assunto, não dá pra simplificar. Mas eu acho que a melhor coisa que vocês podem fazer agora é justamente não falar nada a respeito do assunto. Tanto que eu tô falando dele aqui, mas eu não... Nossa, que bonitinho. Driving range. Eu não... Eu acho que a melhor coisa que você pode fazer é não comentar nada. Puta, beleza. Puta. Só erro aqui. a urgência. A galera tá mais de boa hoje, né, gente? Ou vocês estão quietinhos porque eu tô jogando mesmo? Esse é o jogo que tá de graça na Epic, tá, gente? Só pra vocês saberem. Aê. Whole Survive. Hold it out. Nossa, no joguinho. Cursed too. Perdi. Tipo, é maldição e golfe. Que jogo doido, né? Maldição e golfe. Pulei. Quero ver tutorial nenhum. Fala iniciativa, tá aí no chat, meu querido? Não. Puta, foi meu, né? Aê. Tentando entender as motivações pra fazer esse game, mas gostei da mecânica. É, ele é só mecânica, né? Pelo visto. É isso aí. Mas bem legalzinho. Tá de graça. Ele tem uma coisa meio... Ah, sei lá. Eu ia falar Final Fantasy Tactics, mas não tem nada a ver. Como disse, golfe e maldição não é um tema muito explorado. É, originalidade não é o que falta. Foi bem até. Puta, quase. Aí. Não. Gênio. Perdi. Vamos jogar uns outros jogos, vai, gente. Cursed to go? Yes. É legal o joguinho. E não é tão fácil, não. Muito bom. O joguinho aí do golfinho. Isso aí, meus queridos. Mecânica 2D bem interessante. Legal. Legal, sim. Vou jogar o Outer Worlds, também foi disponibilizado de graça também pela Epic. E, enfim, gente, estou disponível aí pra gente bater um papo, pra gente abordar todos os assuntos. Cara, o Twitter tá insalubre hoje, né? Tanto com demonstração de virtude quanto por outras coisas, né? Tanto pelos bolsonaristas também, que estavam condenando a Choquei. E outras coisas que a gente tá vendo. Mas enfim, vamos tentar jogar o Other Worlds aqui. Eu acho que eu vou jogar o Horizon Chase 1 também, que eu reinstalei aqui. E eu ia fazer a thumb bonitinha hoje da live, mas esse negócio da notícia aí derrubou. E aí eu fui me arrumar. Tá uma, tá uma escrotidão, assim, tô pra ver, cara. E assim, escrotidão também no nosso campo, iniciativa, importante falar. Tem um monte de gente aí fazendo textão que, cara, não fala nada, entendeu? Eu acho que a gente tem que tomar muito cuidado também com o que a gente fica falando por aí. É bem complicado. Vou falar nominalmente aí. O Felipe Neto, sei lá, acho que vacilou aí na declaração. Ele não mentiu, mas é complicado. Oh, que bom que carregou aqui rapidinho. Vamos ver esse joguinho. Esse joguinho eu achei bem bonito, hein? Não sei o que vocês acharam. Matei geral, né? Ah, é pra ver. Gente, esse jogo tá, acho que R$300.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a... Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4... You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your order... Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of... Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Mas aquilo, né? Se eu fosse jogar tudo que a Epic Games dá de graça, nem desenvolvia. Eu vi, minha biblioteca tá com 391 jogos pro Windows. Comprei um e com 90% de desconto. É isso. Eu tô com muitos jogos também.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene.
Não, tem acho que uns 800 ou 900 jogos no Steam e tem mais a Epic. Na verdade, assim, se eu tivesse um público enorme aqui, eu tava fazendo só live de jogo, gente. Só livezinha de jogo. Opa! Filha da mãe. Nada, esse cara, né? Ah. Fala, maçã vermelha! Seja bem-vinda, minha querida. Uma coisa... Gente, o canal cresceu muito. A gente tá adotando algumas outras estratégias aqui de crescimento. Acho que foi 100 novos seguidores de ontem pra hoje. É muito legal. Tô fazendo alguns cortes nos shorts. Vocês podem ver lá o que tá rolando. Opa. Aqui é o Silas.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high wall. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few
Gostando desse
days.
jogo.
His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town.
Querido, na
All
verdade,
except
é o
Ludwig,
maçã.
that is.
Boa.
He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Bora. Descobriu Pontágua.
explain this lesson. The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your... I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I have... Oh yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about... Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tapes,
Os
so...
bonecos estão mais bonitos que
I'm all
Starfield,
set.
hein?
Well, I am glad to...
Vambora. Pra onde, cara? Pegar elevador?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Nossa, a feição dela.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking... Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real... Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It just... It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Vamos lá, Parvati. Vale Esmeralda. A arte desse jogo é um negócio muito doido, né? Consegui pensar criador no caminho, né? Bem filho da puta.
Heard something.
We did it! Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did.
É bem esquisita essa família, hein?
Huh?
Here they come!
Hear that?
Ih, filha da puta.
We made it!
Estão gostando do jogo aí, gente? Olha no chat. Ai, morri. Morri. Não, tá certo. Volta lá um pouquinho. Easy. Fim de jogo. Vixe. Essa parte aqui tá mais difícil. Acho que vou ter que tomar uma estratégia aqui. Mas já melhorei. Plasma Custer. E se eu for de faquinha? Vamos ver o que acontece.
Look out!
Ué, mas melhor. Ih, mataram o babaca, né? Ó na faquinha.
Here they come!
Aí não. Mais fácil.
Okay, moving out.
Faquinha, mano. Faquinha, você vai lá e tchau.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was...
Pronto, parei. Headline. Ó, que lindo esse.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it... Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Something you need? Yeah, huh?
Mais pontos de habilidade.
Where are we headed? I always wanted to poke around in here.
Processing. Searching
Incoming!
for unauthorized persons. Unexpected noise identified. Security patrol initiated.
Opa.
Incoming!
Beginning security patrol.
Something you need?
Oh. Performing an area
Get ready.
sweep.
Everyone all right? The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Processing data.
Na faquinha, hein?
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Não, os trem ali lá. Lacrar. Lacrou-se.
Two more. Well, here they come!
Beginning security controls.
Not real. You're not real. Not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Sister.
Incoming! That's the last of them. Here they come. Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? Where are we headed?
Caralho.
Mechanics,
Watch out!
Processing.
Incoming!
Coming where?
Security enforcement
Caralho.
code.
Salve, Diana. Salve, dropetes. Dropetes, dropeiros, dropistas.
Here they come! That's the last of them. Sure. Be right there. Heading back.
Thanks, you.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
No, just leave me alone.
System.
Dropeiros, dropetes. Dropogueiros. Vai de volta pra cá. Ah, tá. Tem que ligar isso aqui.
away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real. No, just leave me alone!
Desbravador, top esse jogo, apesar de não curtir muito jogos de tiro de primeira pessoa, também achei. Ele tem uma estética muito legal, né? Não sei o que vocês acharam. Not real. You're not real. Get away! No, just leave me alone! You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram! You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins, this is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it.
I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their... You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the...
Completamente louco. Martelo de impacto.
Something you need.
A gente cansei um pouquinho desse jogo. Ai, ai. Deixar aqui um pouco. jogar outra coisa. Deixa eu ver umas coisas aqui só rapidão. Hum. 12 curtidas, gente. Vamos bater 20 aí, vai. Ai, ai, deixa eu ver aqui só assuntos. Jogar só mais um pouquinho de Horizon Chase, tá, gente? E vamos seguir. Agradecer os comentários de todos vocês aí que acompanharam. Valeu, gente. Tá uma escrotidão mesmo a internet. Eu olhei mais umas coisinhas aqui, mas tá difícil hoje. Vamos lá, gente. Deixa eu pegar aqui. Dropeiros e dropetes, sempre. Sempre presentes aqui com a gente, né, gente? Top esse jogo, apesar de não curtir todos os jogos em primeira pessoa. Mas tem alguns que são sim, são bons, tipo Resident 8. Vou pedir aqui, gente, deem likes. Vou jogar só um pouquinho de... Vou jogar o Horizon Chase 1, tá? Acabei de escrever errado aqui, ó. Deem likes. Joguinho de carrinho. Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver aqui só... Tomara que não trave. Ele vai dar uma travadinha. Agora acho que vai. Lembram desse aqui? 2018. Sim, eu sei que tem Horizon Chase 2. Eu já zerei esse jogo 3 vezes aqui, o primeiro. Vamos lá. fazer ouro em tudo aqui. Vamos pra Islândia. Nossa, bem mais fácil. A única coisa chata do primeiro é que tem que ir atrás desse combustível pra não ficar assim. E aí, gente, muito feião? Sério que eu vou ficar em segundo? Carro da firma. Deixa eu mudar de carro, vai. Minuano. Bem mais rápido. Puta merda. Ah, saco. Melhor avançar, né? Vai voltar pra fazer um Zoro. Mas não vai rolar. Taj Mahal. Bora. Taj Mahal. Começou, caralho. Aí. Isso aí, gente. Tô voltando duas moedinhas. Isso aí. É isso, gente. Desligar um pouquinho. É isso, queridos. Quase 2 horas de live. Muito obrigado pela presença de todos vocês. E é isso aí, live da saúde mental. Carro da firma. É isso, meus queridos. Vida longa e próspera, gente. Boa noite pra todo mundo. Boa janta pra quem ainda não jantou, gente. Até mais. Tchau, tchau.